up, everyone? Immediate reaction from the Cowboys Bears game. Just wanted to check in with you to see how you feeling about the Bears and the Cowboys game, how the progression of the Bears are going. It's been a minute. Glad y'all tuning in, coming back to check out your boy. Let's get ready to lock and load. Tell me your feelings about this Bears game and how you feeling. Let's go.
Oh, Allen Pass. It's the Allen Pass Show. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pass Show. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pass Show. Where we lock and load. It's the Allen Pass Show. Where we lock and load. Come on.
Thank y'all for tuning in to a special edition of the Allen Powell Show. Immediate reaction from the Bears and Cowboys game. The Bears lose 49-29. I wrote down some notes of what I seen in the game. A little bit encouraged, a little bit discouraged. A lot to break down in the Bears game. What did you like? What didn't you like in the Bears game? A lot to dissect. The defense, Justin Fields, a lot to break down in this game. It was a game that could have been closer, could have been a better game for the Bears, but it ended up being a 20-point loss. And so as I look at the game, I took some notes myself, and I want to see, did you all get the same notes that I got? And then I just want to hear your comments and reactions from the Bears game, period. So y'all go ahead and comment, tell me your thoughts about the game. And I'm going to run down my notes as I took in the game. So first thing that I was looking for in the first half, Kendall Vildor, the cornerback for the Bears, they kept picking on him. He looks like the weak link of the Bears defense. Jalen Johnson, Gordon, the rookie, it seemed like they're pretty stout out there at the cornerback position, but Vildor, they're picking on him by himself, and you can tell he's the weak link of the cornerbacks. Also, Bears cannot give up 49 points as a defense. That's not Bear-like. That's not what we used to seeing. I know it's a new age with offense and everything, but we have a decent defensive-minded coach, and we're all about defense here with the Bears. It can't happen. You cannot give up 49 points. Can't happen. You're not going to win too many games giving up 49 points if you won't have Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes as a quarterback. Can't do it. You cannot do it. Lewis Shine, thank you for checking in, my brother. Facebook. Another thing, I know a lot of people going to blame this. Oh man, the Roquan, the Quinn trade hurted us. Listen, he's one player, a 32-year-old old defensive end. Was he the end-all be-all for the defense? No, he's one player. We going young, and I understood what they did. They got a draft pick for him. You cannot sit here and say, "Oh man, if they would have had Robert Quinn, we wouldn't have gave up 49 points, or this would have happened, or that would have happened." No, it had nothing to do. He would have helped out a little bit, yes, but he cannot stop the run by himself. He can't stop them from picking on Vildor in the secondary. You can't do it. Kevin Haynes checking in. We need to get rid of the defensive coordinator. He is trash, cuz. Listen, I wouldn't. Okay, I like your opinion, but I won't blame it on the defensive coordinator because I believe that our front seven is trash. Let's just call it like it is. The front seven trash. I like Roquan Smith as a middle linebacker, but name me two players on a front four. And I don't mean to call it the whole front seven. It's mainly the front four and those two other linebackers that I can't even name. This is the first time that I cannot name the Bears defense, every single person on the Bears defense. You know why? Because they got some bums out there on defense. That's why. That is why. Roquan Smith, nice. I like our secondary. They're young, but I like the secondary. That front four, terrible. The two other linebackers, terrible. And that's what it is. You have to have the talent to go along with the defensive mind. That's just the bottom line. 49 points is unacceptable as a Bears defense. That's not what we do. My whole lifetime, I don't remember us having a defense this bad, especially the front seven. We didn't have some bad defenses, but this was terrible. And I want to talk about one other play as well. Kenneth Saint said it is, but that starts with the offense. They are killing us. Listen, let's keep it real. We are in a rebuilding stage. Ryan Poles, the new GM, is tearing down what the old regime had. That's what's going on right now. If you remember what the Cubs did, they tore everything down, built their farm system up. And I know it's not the same comparison, but I just want to give you the mindset that the Bears are in. We have a young stud quarterback, and we had players that stayed injured. Khalil Mack had to get rid of him, and his money comes off the book this year. Robert Quinn, he's an older guy. You know, we in a rebuilding stage. Let's see what we can get for him. He came off 18.5 sacks. They should have traded him early. They would have been able to get better value for him instead of a 4th-round pick. But they waited too late. Okay, whatever. But you got something back. After this year, his money comes off the book. They're going to have over $100 million in salary cap space. So I'm looking forward to see what they do in the offseason. That's what I'm looking forward to. Because we all know they can still use the number 1 wide receiver. They need that. And they also need some help in the front 4, front 7. They need some help there. So I'm looking forward to the draft and what we do in free agency. I expect the Bears to do a lot, and I expect the Bears to be very good next year. This year is going to be a growing year. But I'm looking at what I see in progression-wise with Justin Fields to see if we got something to look forward to. How do you all feel about Justin Fields in the offense? How do you feel about Justin Fields' progression as a quarterback? Because I feel good. I finally think we have a franchise quarterback that we can believe in. I believe that. He hates losing, and he got some swag about himself. I think we got us one. I really do. I've been saying that actually since preseason. Even though he made some mistakes, he's young. He's going to make mistakes. But I believe we have a franchise quarterback for the first time in my lifetime. Hey, Louis Shine says I feel good about him. Listen, we finally got us one. I'm 38 years old, and I never had a quarterback that I truly believed in. Jay Cutler was the best we had, and who really believed in him? I mean, we had Rex Grossman, K. McNown, Cordell Stewart. I can go down the line. These quarterbacks that we had, whoever believed in those quarterbacks? But we finally have Justin Fields, a dual threat quarterback who hates losing, and he's just different. He's different. We got something to look forward to. I do want to. Louis Shine says, I just hope they don't go changing things around, grow with him. Listen, that's a good point. That's a good point, Louis Shine. We've seen the Bears sometimes have a quarterback and then he go through all these different coordinators and this and that, and he's never able to grow. I believe this time he's actually going to be able to grow with Luke Getsy as the offensive coordinator, the head coach. All of those are going to be intact. But I will say this. If this is Luke Getsy's time to make a name for himself as an offensive coordinator. If he succeeds with Justin Fields within the next 2 years, I predict that he will be getting head coaching opportunities by other teams. I believe that. That's what happens. This is an offensive-driven league. So if Luke Getsy, the offensive coordinator for the Bears, can bring Justin Fields to a great quarterback and have a great offensive rankings with this team in the near future, I believe by the end of next year, say the Bears have a top flight offense next year, and he's bringing some innovative ideas, sort of like what Baltimore did with Lamar Jackson, and say like Justin Fields in an MVP conversation. I guarantee you in the next year or two, Luke Getsy will get a head coaching opportunity. I believe that. Kenneth Haynes, yes, we are rebuilding, but we had a decent defense. They need to straight defense in the offseason. Offense is okay, but we need two more key players in all defense in the draft. Listen, we have to give him a number 1 wide receiver. Mooney is not a number 1 wide receiver. I'm tired of seeing Equanius St. Brown. I'm tired of seeing Dante Pettis. Listen, Mooney is a decent receiver, but he's not a number 1. N'Keal Harry, he was a first-round draft pick, but we need to see more of him. Cole Kmet finally got involved. He was a first-round pick. I need him to show up more. But I'm excited about the offense, but we have to put playmakers around Justin Fields. I expect they do that within free agency or the draft, either or. But I can't say we should all go defense. I can't say that. But Black Butterfly Pod, allow him to develop, bro. We are fine. This is Gessie first year with that playbook. Navi never adjusted. That's a good point. I definitely like Gessie over Nagy. I text that in one of my group text messages. He looks fine. Running Eagles and Ravens plays is a great adjustment. We got to get O-line and wide receivers. Valus drops another pass, bro. Everything that you said is facts, bro. Everything that you said is facts. Them making adjustments with design runs, I've been screaming for that for a few weeks. Definitely got to get O-line. Listen, we got I think like a 7th round draft pick at left tackle. And shout out to Ryan Poles if he found him a gem. But give me a stud at left tackle. If you got to pay for him with free agency or draft one, 1st round pick, do what you got to do to get me a left tackle. I need a left tackle and I need a number 1 wide receiver. And I need some help on that front 4. That front 4 is terrible. We just got rid of Quinn, who was our best player on a D line, which I'm cool with. I was okay with that trade. I was okay with getting rid of him. But you see now, you definitely have to address that, whether it be the draft or free agency again. But I don't want no old players. I want some young studs that can help on that D line. You got to have it. Lewis Shine, I think with all the right pieces around him, Fields will be in that MVP convo in years to come. He has that kind of ability. I totally agree. We got to get him some pieces, though. We have to get him some pieces. This wide receiver core is horrendous. He's making plays for them with his feet, extending plays. Fields is helping these wide receivers out. But these wide receivers are not getting separation. They're not blowing past anybody. We don't have no type of wide receiver that can take the top off of defense. You know, a guy that you afraid of their speed. We don't have that type. We have a whole bunch of cast-offs. Dante Pettis is a journeyman wide receiver. Equinius St. Brown, a journeyman wide receiver. We don't have no household names on offense. Mooney, the jury is still out on him. We still waiting to see if we got us a good one. He's not a number 1, but I believe he can be a 2nd or 3rd. I think he can. If the Bears can get 2 wide receivers to complement Mooney, and Mooney can play the slot, we winning. We are winning. That's facts. But he's not a number 1. I'm just keeping it real. But listen, I am excited about the Bears going forward. I want to continue to see Fields progress. I believe he will continue to progress. But this defense cannot give up 49 points. And I know Dallas with Dak Prescott is a step up in competition than what we've been facing. But you should never give up 49 points in a football game, especially in Chicago. That's not what we do, bro. It's not what we do. Black Butterfly Pop, but we cannot overspend. We did that with Mac and Quinn. I will say this with Mac, when they got Mac, he was a top 5 defensive player in the league. And his first year, the first game, he dominated, and it looked like it was a great pickup. But injuries started happening, he wasn't able to stay healthy. I don't believe that he was overpaid at the time, but you know how things go. Sometimes people get money, injuries start happening, or stuff just don't work out. Let's see. But if it's a stud, go get him. But if we overpay, we'll be right back here again. I don't think Ryan Poles is going to do that. Just my opinion. I don't think he's going to overspend. I think he's very frugal with how he spends. That's just the vibe I'm getting from him. Only people we got to pay is Roquan and Jalen Johnson and Justin. Those are all facts. Roquan going to get paid. I believe that either they got to make him the highest paid middle linebacker for him to stay, or they're going to franchise him. One or the other. But I don't know if they're going to play hardball with him or not. Jalen Johnson is going to be coming up soon, and I think they're going to have to pay him because he looks like he's a top flight cornerback. And Justin, I still think we got time. He says we are in great shape. I will move Eddie and Monty and keep Herbert. I can see them moving Montgomery for sure because Herbert is decent. Eddie is pricey. Is a pricey safety, but I still like him as a ball hawk, man. He's a ball hawk. He still get turnovers, man. So I kind of want to hold on to him. But if they do move on, I will understand because money reasons. But you got to get someone to replace him because Brisker and Jackson together, I like a lot. I like it a lot. I would keep Mooney, but we can get other players, others to play his spot. I would keep Mooney, but we gotta add. We gotta add. We gotta get. We have to get a number one wide receiver. Mooney is not that. Kenneth Haynes have to cause O-line and a decent one wide receiver to help open up the offense that will open up Mooney. All facts. That's the same thing I said. Same thing I said. Hey man, shout out to Kenneth Haynes, man. Hey, I used to play baseball with this guy. Him and his brother was a beast. Back in the day. Shout out checking in, man. You made me go back in the chamber and brought up some old baseball memories. You was pretty nice, man. You and your brother, man. Y'all was some studs, man. Never give up 48 points. You cannot give up over 40 points in a football game. That's terrible. Should have never got rid of Robinson. Hey man, Robinson a bum, man. I don't care about giving up Robinson. You see what he over there doing with the Rams? A whole bunch of nothing. This is what Allen Robinson get. He get the gunshots. You know why? Because I believe the reason why he's not here because he didn't want to buy into the Justin Fields led Bears. He was a veteran already, and he didn't want to grow with a young quarterback because he was already established as a wide receiver. But don't get it twisted. Robinson is not that dude. He's not a number one either. You see what he over there doing with the Rams, doing a whole bunch of nothing. And he got a number one wide receiver in Cooper Kupp, where he's not even getting double covered, and he can't perform. So I'm good. I'm good with letting A-Rob go. Black Butterfly Pie says A-Rob stinks. He definitely stinks, man. Hey, I agree, Al. 10,000%. Yeah. Kenneth Haynes, I was rolling with you till you brought up A-Rob, man. Until you brought up Allen Robinson, bro, I can't rock with you. But listen, I just wanted to check in. Oh, you know what? I got to get to one thing. Justin Fields, listen, I like what he's doing, but we got to talk about this one play that he did. So, Micah Parsons gets the fumble from David Montgomery. He fumbled, and Michael Parsons picks it up, and Justin Fields, instead of just touching him while he was down, he jumps over him, and Michael Parsons gets up and runs for a touchdown. Justin Fields, the IQ on that play was terrible. And the reason that I can come up with is Justin Fields had a relapse, thought he was in college again. Because in college, when you're on the ground already, you're automatically down. I believe that he had a brain fart and he thought he was in college for a split second. He thought that, oh, his knee is on the ground. He's already down. Black Butterfly Pie said, yeah, shake my hair, bro. Just touch him. Listen, that's all he had to do. You cannot let this dude pick up the fumble. You jump over him. Everybody think it's good. He gets up and runs for a touchdown. You can't do that, Justin Fields. Come on, man. You can't do that. I like what you're doing, but you got to have better awareness. And what's going on, man. You can't do that. Kenneth Haynes, he still takes pass rush off of everyone else. Overall, Fields is improving a lot. Definitely. I agree, Steve Campbell. That's that. I definitely agree with that. Overall, he's improving a lot. I had some friends, I ain't gonna say no names, Whit Brooks, thought that Justin Fields wasn't that guy. And I believe that we actually have a franchise quarterback. You can see the progression. You can see he's playing better every game. And we got us one. Justin playing hopscotch. This brother over here playing he playing hopscotch. I don't know what bro's YouTube channel I watch of 22 tape Kurt Warner analyzes. Yeah, and I will be curious to get more analyzation from that 22 tape. But I bet you there's some great breakdowns on that. But Justin Fields got to be better, man. You got to be better. You can't be jumping over players, man. You can't do this, man. You can't give up a whole touchdown because you thought he was down. You can't do that, man. You got to have better awareness. Let's see. He's progressing. He just have to be comfortable. I'll send it to you. For sure. But look, man, hey, I just want to check in with y'all, get y'all reaction from the Bears game. Hopefully, I'm able to do this more often to get more immediate reaction after Bears games to see what we looking at, where we at going forward. I wish we can fast forward, but I'm going to take it all in. I'm going to enjoy the ride. hopefully Justin Fields keep progressing and he becomes a type flight quarterback. And by the end of this year, hopefully we are looking at a young great quarterback finally in Chicago. That's something we can galvanize and be excited about and believe in. So I'm looking forward to that. Other than that, I'm going to get ready to check out the rest of these games. And I will check y'all. I will be back on Tuesday, man. And I'll check y'all in a minute. I'm out.
Oh, Alan Pants. It's the Alan Pants Show. Yeah.